Hello and welcome to Club 1 episode 4 of The Pilgrimage on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. We're at home to Dartford in the National League South, and also at home to Taunton in the National League South. So let's get straight into it, and I'll show you the team to face Dartford in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then for the opening game, and it is Hughes in goal, back four of Law, Sanders, Cook and Malhardo, Dean at the base of midfield, Porter and Rooney ahead of him, Brooks on the left, Wilson on the right, Harvey up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to emphasise the importance of home form. So I'm going to do that with no gesture and just see how it goes. So let's get out there for the match and see if we can build on our recent reasonable form. It is, however, Dartford in possession, and they're over the halfway line, but they've played it backwards. Long ball over the top, and the highlight comes to an end. So let's go for a demand more. Malhardo with the throw into Wilson. Malhardo to Dean. On to Porter. Plays it left to Ryan Law. Through for Brooks. And Lewis Brooks finds the back of the net. And it is Truro City 1, Dartford 0. And Dartford now, Altin top. Gets the cross in. Okoro with the header. Hughes with the save. So less than 10 minutes gone, and the league has tightened right up with that goal. We're back as it stands in the playoff positions in 7th. So that is what we're targeting this season. Malhardo to Rooney. Malhardo back to Dean. Wilson to Porter. Porter hits the shot, and it's over the top, and a goal kick for Dartford. So, into the 20th minute, and still leading by 1-0. We have dropped out of the top 7 now, so we need a bit more if we're going to get back in there. And we've got a penalty. So, is it going to be Tyler Harvey from the spot? It is Tyler Harvey taking it. Can he score this one? Yes, he can. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And it is Truro City 2, Dartford 0. So we're beginning to exert our dominance on the game. Chelmsford are still clinging on to 7th. And in fact, they've now gone up to 5th. Yeovil are down to 7th. So at the moment, we're not going to be climbing into the playoff spots today. But it's Harvey with a free kick. Deflected, and that's wide for a corner. And it's going to be a left-footed Ryan Law in-swinging corner to the near post. And it's a handball, so it'll be a free kick to Dartford, and the highlight comes to an end. And with it, it's half-time. Total domination from Truro in the first half. So well done, lads. That's exactly what we want. Not going to make any changes at half-time. We only get 3, and we get 3 windows to use them in, so don't need to make one at half time. Law cuts in field, but the highlight comes to an immediate end. Not really sure why there was one there. Didn't go anywhere. And now it's down at the other end. It's Altin top to Coulson. Altin top headed away by Cook, and Wilson should be able to bring this clear. He's going to need some support. Gets it from Malhardo. Back to Cook. Cook over the halfway line to Malhardo. Crossfield ball, and that's given away. Coulson brings it forward for Dartford. and we try and get a tackle in, forced backwards to Woods, who has the shot, and it's over the crossbar. So we get away with that one, and still no clue as to who I'm going to take off as the first substitution. I would like to think we don't need to do any, and it's free choice, but we'll see. Woods plays it into Shack Poke, onto Coulson, crossed in, Melhado's flicked header, and Hughes manages to make the save. So they'll get a corner, and it's going to be a right-footed in-swinger. Sanders heads clear. Okoro crosses it in, and it's cleared for another corner on the other side. Right, Melhado is going to be first man to come off, and we'll bring on Josh Leslie Smith. So Sanders with the clearance as far as Brooks, who turns and runs at the defence, beats his man, gets the cross in. Wilson beaten in the air. Okoro has it taken off him, so Wilson has it back, but it's given away again. Coulson plays it forward, and Shack Poke is in and gets the shot away, but Hughes is equal to it. So Leslie Smith is on at right back. And I think my next change is probably going to be at left back. And take off Ryan Law. In fact, it's not. I'm going to take Dean off. And although I can't, because I've got no one to bring him on for, so I am going to do Ryan Law for Connor Riley-Lowe. So Ryan Law, with possibly his last contribution, gets to the byline, crosses it in, it's headed up in the air, and Dan Rooney puts it wide. And the final change is going to be Porter, I think, as Brooks brings the ball clear for True. The highlight comes to an end. Porter for Neil. And that will necessitate a little bit of a switch around once the change is made. Porter to Dean. Sanders into Riley-Lowe. Brooks, Riley-Lowe gets the shot away, and Connor Riley-Lowe wraps the game up for Truro. It's Truro City 3, Dartford 0. And we will proceed with that change. And we'll need to make a little bit of a switch around. So Tyler Harvey can drop into midfield. Andrew Neil will go up front. And we're 3 goals to the good with less than 15 minutes to go. And it's Woods into McNulty. And it's over the top from the Dartford man. And as it stands, we're still just outside of the playoff spots. It's played back by Dartford to Okoro. McNulty to Okoro. And the save from Hughes pushes it wide for a corner. So 10 minutes left, still 3-0. And McNulty's ball in, headed up rather than away. Okoro's shot blocked, and Rooney completes the clearance up to halfway. And into the final 5 minutes of the 90. Brooks with a throw in. Harvey to Brooks again. Brooks cuts in field and hits the shot. And I don't think the keeper got anything on that. And the highlight came to an end anyway. So into the final minute of the 90. And there's 5 minutes of stoppage time to come. So hopefully now we can just hold on and secure a 3-0 win. Dean's ball forward. Brooks gets it under control, takes it out to the left and regains possession, pulls it back to Riley Lowe. Dean on to Rooney. Rooney shot and he's crashed it in off the crossbar. It's 4-0. And that absolutely puts the seal on the win. And it should be just a matter of waiting for the whistle now. We're well past the 5 minutes of added time. And there is your full-time whistle. Truro City 4, Dartford 0. And I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode. And this time it's a home match in National League South against Taunton Town. Team for this one is Hughes in goal. Back four of Law, Sanders, Cook and Melhado. Dean at the base of midfield. Porter and Rooney ahead of him. Brooks on the left, Wilson on the right, Harvey up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant manager wants us to pick up where we left off last time out. I think that's entirely reasonable actually, so we'll point the finger and agree with that. And let's get out into the match and see if we can grab another win. And it is Taunton who get things underway. James into Linton. Grimes to Smith. Porter wins it back for Truro. Highlight comes to an end. And now it's Bran with the ball forward for Taunton. Evans picks up the loose ball, finds Smith. Brooks wins it back for Truro. Porter into Harvey. On to Rooney, who hits the shot. And it's just over the crossbar. It's a good effort from Truro, but no reward that time. And if we'd have been a little bit sharper there, we could have won it back again. Sims Burgess comes forward. Brooks has won it back. Dean into Porter, onto Rooney. Slides it through for Wilson on the right. His cross, too close to Bran in the Taunton goal. And Bran goes for the big ball down the middle. Cook wins the header, finds Wilson. Brooks into Harvey, hits the shot. And Bran with the save. And it's a corner to Truro. Rooney with the right-footed in-swinging corner. Headed away. And Smith clears. And the highlight comes to an end. So it's been an all-action first 5 minutes, and it's a Taunton corner. It's played back to Sims Burgess, and he's absolutely creamed that into the corner of the net, and it is Truro City 0, Taunton Town 1. Now it's Harvey with a free kick for Truro, and did that take a deflection off the wall? I think it may have done. It did. It's a corner. And it's Ryan Law with the left-footed in-swinger, headed up rather than away. And the header falls into the arms of Bran. Highlight comes to an end. Free kick to Truro. Harvey with the right-footed free kick. Bran with the save. So we'll get a corner out of that. And it's going to be Ryan Law with the left-footed in-swinging corner. And the header behind for another corner. Same side, so it will be Ryan Law again with another left-footed in-swinger. And up rather than away. And it's a free kick to Taunton. Highlight comes to an end. And we absolutely need more than we're getting out of this team at the moment, so let's go attacking, let's demand more and start thinking about what changes we might be able to make. Harvey's free kick, Bran with the save, so another corner. We've certainly had our moments in this first 21 minutes, and that's a header just wide from the corner. Bran with the goal kick. And we win the header, but cough up possession. Malhado wins it back. He drives forward. He's in the area. It's cut back. And Tyler Harvey with the finish makes it Truro City 1, Taunton Town 1. And that was all Malhado's work. Harvey just had to bundle it over the line. And he did. Evans to Lucas for Taunton. Sims Burgess, scorer of the Taunton goal, plays it out to the left for Stern. Fulston, and it falls to James, and Lloyd James absolutely slams it into the back of the net. It is Truro City 1, Taunton Town 2. So we've thrown away the advantage again. Can we level it for a second time? And get ourselves back in the match before half-time. We absolutely deserve it. Taunton have been second best statistically, but they've been far more clinical with their chances. Law with the throw into Porter. Sanders looking for options, finds Cook into Dean. Into Rooney. Round the corner for Wilson. Wilson's shot is saved. And he picks up the rebound. Rooney onto Porter. Hits the shot. And it's over the top of the crossbar. And the chance goes begging. So, can we manage to get the goal that we definitely deserve? Ryan Law's played really poorly in that first half. So he's definitely coming off. Grimes to Evans. Plays it forward. Malhado wins it back for Truro. Plays it forward to Wilson. Flick on to Harvey. And Tyler Harvey does level the scores before half time. And it is Truro City 2, Taunton Town 2. So we're going to go in at the break level. And we do. So we're going to take Ryan Law off at half time. I think that's the only change I'm going to make though. We can still win it, absolutely. So Ryan Law off, Riley Lowe on. And let's go out for the second half. And see if we can manage to turn 1 point into 3. So Malhado into Wilson. Back to Dean. To Sanders. Into Dean again. To Porter. To the left for Connor Riley Lowe. Plays it back to Dean. Into Rooney. Who is dispossessed. And in fact had committed a foul himself. So the highlight comes to an end. And I'm going to take Brooks off next. And we'll bring on Pritchard. And we're going to demand more. I want more than a 2-2 draw out of this game. We deserve to win it. Riley Lowe's cross. Wilson with the shot. Bran with the save. And it's a corner to Truro. Connor Riley Lowe's ball in. Header is easily saved by Bran. And now we get another corner. Riley Lowe again. Headed up rather than away. Booth brings it clear. Finds Stern. And Stern crosses. Deep cross to Burgess. Sims Burgess. And it's wide. Massive chance for Taunton. And I'm going to protect Harvey from getting injured and bring on Andrew Neil for the final 25 minutes. So can we manage to get one more decent opportunity? And then can we take it? ball to Stern. It's forced back to Ball. Plays it into the middle. Lucas back to Booth. To Evans into Lucas. Smith dispossessed. Truro can counter. Riley Lowe on the left hand side. Plays it back to Pritchard. Into Porter. Dean. Plays it back to Sanders. Dean again. Into Neil. And Bran with the save, but Neil is offside. So it wouldn't have counted anyway. And now it's down at the other end. Belston. Back to Ball. James. To Belston. Back to Ball again. And Ball's played it forward, but we win it back. Rooney comes away with it. Up to halfway. Plays it to the left for Riley Lowe. Pritchard keeps it in play. Gets away from his man. Pulls it back to Riley Lowe. Porter slides it into Pritchard. And Cian Pritchard is offside. So big chance wasted. Evans ball forward. And Hughes is out to the edge of his area. And gathers comfortably. Rolls it out to Cook. Plays it to Sanders. Into Porter. Onto Rooney. Plays it forward for Wilson. Round the corner to Neil. And his shot is just over the crossbar. We've got less than 20 minutes to try and find a winning goal. So we'll demand more. And if we can get a winning goal, we'll be back in the top 7. So can we find one more chance to grab that crucial 3rd goal for Truro, 5th goal of the match, and convert 1 point into 3? So it's Ball with the throw in. Smith back to Ball. James to Booth. Smith back to James, finds Ball again. Into Stern. James. And Riley Lowe wins it back. Pritchard. Into Rooney. On to Wilson. Wilson with the shot. And it's pushed over the crossbar for a corner. So into the added time, there's 5 minutes. And the header is just over the crossbar. So big chance wasted. Will there be one more for Truro? There is going to be another one for Taunton. But Riley Lowe picks up the loose ball and we can counter. Plays it forward. And Neil is in one-on-one with the keeper. And Andrew Neil makes it Truro City 3, Taunton Town 2. And that should be enough to see us home to a win. So we'll drop back to positive. We don't need to be on attacking now. As Belston plays it forward to Dolman. Belston, and that is full time. Truro City 3, Taunton Town 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, it is now time then to take a look at the league table, and as you can see, we're in 6th place in the table, 10 wins, 3 draws, 6 defeats from our 19 matches, 33 points on the board, 6 adrift of leaders Worthing. So let's have a look at when we're going to come back. And I'm going to bring you back at the end of December. I'm going to show you the Boxing Day trip to Torquay, and then I'm going to show you the New Year's Day game at home to the same opposition. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.